Okay, NEC Stash Part 2. This is from Katie Sue Designs, the Flower Soft Noreen. This is her liquid gilding, and it is absolutely stunning. Really is one of the best buys going, and it was something I specifically wanted. I just think that those will be so easy to use. Just make sure the lids are on properly, Louis, please. Right, let's get something else. Right, okay. In the NEC, they were doing some special sort of show offers. I can find all the bits for this. Just in the bag, as Lewis is still messing over at the side here. You see, can't put a blooming lid on a pot. So this was a tenner. Okay, you got a animal, a brush, a pot of the Decapatch, and a couple of papers to use on the animal of your choice. So that's what I chose for that one. It'd be worth having a go at that, because I haven't had a go at it, and it's one of those things. I've got loads of MDF and bits and pieces lying around. No, not that, Lewis. Please, come on. Right, Lily of the Valley was a good one, because they had 4 A6 pads. Hold on, I've just got myself caught. Get me necklace off there, thank you. They had 4 A6 pads for £20, pre-coloured designs. Now, I really like some of these images in here. As you can see, these are really nice and clean. They're just going to make lovely little toppers for Christmas cards. And 2 to a page. There's quite a few Christmas cards in each of these. I don't know where the cover for this one's gone. This one's Santa's washing. This is all Santa orientated. This one, great for kids. And these are pre-coloured, so it's quick enough for me. Even though I've got the specky pens and what have you, it's the time it takes, and some of my neighbours, no offence, aren't worth that amount of time. So that's what they'll be getting on their cards this year for Christmas. Move that one out of the way. Right, Joanna Sheen's also started doing MDF shapes. There's 3 decorative plaques, if you can see those there. They're quite thick, actually. They are sort of pre-punched. They've got little holes in for hanging, so they're quite nice. This is something I snagged off the boys at Crafty Hands. This is something that Create and Craft asked them to do. It's a 6x6 pad of sort of floral papers. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use Ali Ink Fingers flower dies and do a flower wreath with that, because that's quite pretty. House of Sandra again. Some of the other designs that I didn't manage to get last time I went. So there's some new additions like this lovely little lamp, and the owl I didn't get last time. There's a mouse, and this one's my favourite, that beautiful unicorn. I have doubled up on some of those because it was 12 for £8. No, I don't want that bag. No, I don't want that bag. Right. See, this is the issue with having kids. Now, this was something that was on my list. Another heat gun. Guess who went and broke her 2-speed heat gun last week? Yeah. Okay, so that was a necessity. Next bag. Just something. Oh, this is Rob Adams' box card template. Like I say, I've now got the dies. He gave me the dies to do this little bit, so that's good. A new stays on, as someone forgot to put the lid on, Lewis. It all dried out from the last time you used it. This again from the Stamp Hut is their fabulous What a Hat stamp. Is really, really good. I've seen this on the VCN. So that was a bit of a must-have. This is their very, very thin acrylic block, more like a slim, so that was good. I've got brother, sister, in-laws from Rob Adams. And then I've got the set of 3 trellis dies. I've got all 3 bits that do this. So I'm looking forward to having a play with that. 2 bags of Do Crafts buttons, the ones that have just been on Create and Craft. There's loads, lovely big buttons and all sorts in here. So those will be good. Those were £2.50 each. This is one of Indigo Blue's glitter snow globes. So I'm going to have a bit of a play with that. The inside is removable and the water magnifies everything. So I'm going to have a bit of a play with that one. Right. This was a £5 goodie bag from one of the magazine stalls in the NEC. And this is what is in the goodie bag. So we've got felt and fabric friends with MDF shapes. We have got a Paper Crafter magazine with a great big wodge of stuff on the front there. So that wasn't bad. And then we've got a paper flower kit, complete with wires. So that wasn't bad. Now this is something I'm going to have to find someone to do, because I do not do knitting. So we have a little elephant kit. What else have we got in here? Ah, right, okay. We have another set of MDF and fabric papers. There's an embossing board, decoupage paper. So there was that in there. And then, is this the last one? No, there's more in there. And there's another magazine, Crafts Beautiful. This one's got a felt on the front, MDF shapes, a stamp. And then finally, we have this set of MDF pre-cut wood shapes. Now, bearing in mind, all that was £5. I think that was pretty much a bargain. There were some things that I picked up from Crafty Hands, which I'd seen them using. This is their crafty ruler. Now, it's quite a solid metal ruler. Okay, it is solid metal. One side is in centimetres and millimetres, and the other side is actually on in inches. The other reason for me getting this, one, it's great for layering. You use it as a layer it tool. But secondly, I'm actually going to use this to make envelopes, because between this point here and over here, you can generally make, you can use it as one of those envelope makers that Stephanie Waitman has, because that's basically all you need. So that is what I'm going to use for that. And then they are getting rid, they're doing some new ranges next year, so they're clearing out their old stock. And I happen to adore these resin roses. They're absolutely beautiful, and they really can just be the focal point on a card, and it looks superb. Now, quite finished. Okay. There's a new Gilded Winter set of 8x8 papers, which I've had my eye on for a while, but I didn't buy. So that was pretty good. I think that was about £4. This is the Crafty Hands 12 Days of Christmas Mega Bundle. Basically it's toppers, backing papers, the easy bows, which are snowflakes. They've got snowflakes on. And the die cut stepper cards. And that was a really good buy, because I do like the 12 Days of Christmas. Every Crafts Pound has got some new stock in, so I knew that before I went, and I knew that they'd got this lovely, and I do prefer this one to the red version. This is the brown and green and cream version of the Back to Basics Christmas. So I got 2 packs of the 8x8 papers from them, because I do like that paper. A set of blades, 2 packets of these beautiful buttons. They're absolutely stunning. They're sort of glazed on top, so they really do look very, very pretty. So I've got 2 packs of those. This was one thing I went for, and I got it after a lot of hunting. I wanted a crocodile. I'm sick and tired of having to use the rivet things with a hammer, and it just drives me nuts. So I treated myself to a crocodile. That was £19. So I'm really pleased with that little purchase. Some more back to basics buttons. These ones match the papers here, but I still think that these would go really nicely with it as well. And then every crafts pound also have embossing folders for £1. So these are the A5 5x7 folders from the Bee Bunny Christmas. So I'm really quite pleased with managing to snag a couple of those. Right, I'm going to stop this one and do a part 3 because there is more to show you. Okay, so I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.